Well, good evening, everyone. My name is John Dehart. I want to welcome everybody on this Thursday evening to our webinar. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. We have an exciting webinar going on tonight, folks. I'll tell you, I am in Orlando, Florida. We are in the final countdown for our Orlando kickoff event, really kicking off the Family Vacation Network, and just being straight up, I am jacked up excited. We had a great meeting today. We had our leadership council in today. We informed them of many, many great things that are going to pop out this Saturday. The evolution, if you will, of the Family Vacation Network, folks. So, if you're on this webinar, let me assure you right up front, you are in the right place at the right time with a great company that is about to go global. All kinds of announcements. And let me say this, if you're not going to be at our Orlando kickoff event, folks, you are missing it. You need to do everything you can to get here because it is going to be truly a life-changing event. It's one of those game-changer type of events that we're going to see this Saturday. So with that, let me go ahead and kick off this webinar. I've been on my soapbox. I've told you you got to get here to this event. You will be glad that you did. So anything you can do to make that happen, we'd love you have you here. It is not too late. So, as Executive Director Sales, folks, I am constantly asked, what is it about this company that people love? And it's real simple. It's our product. We are all about vacations. People love to vacation. And more than that, they love to get paid to go on vacation, and that's our business model. We're about vacations, and really high-quality vacations that people can take for drastically lower prices and great vacations. We are backed by a 30-plus-year-old company called Westgate. If you're not familiar with Westgate, we are the largest privately held resort company in the world. We've got 28 properties in 11 different states, folks, $4 billion in assets. We serve over 3 million guests every year, and we are, again, the world's largest privately owned vacation company in 2013. So that's our parent company. That's our backing. But folks, that's a great place. That's a great foundation to build from, and building from that foundation is exactly what we're doing. It just kind of laying it out when you look at our properties. This is the FVN experience versus the hotel experience. And typically when you go on a stay, you're staying someplace else, what do you get? You get a bed, you get a bath, and a boob tube, right? Well, guess what? With us, you get all those things too, except that bed, it's a California king-size bed, right? That bath is a jacuzzi tub. Your views are spectacular. The difference in swimming pools and your views, you've got a full kitchen, and by the way, over here on the bottom left, that's our boob tube. It just happens to be a flat screen. There are a couple in every room, leather furniture. You've got a full kitchen to cook with, washer, dryer, microwave, stove. It really is a very different experience. So if you get that family of 3 or 4, whatever it may be, it really makes vacations, it's like taking your house and taking it with you. You can save a ton of money, but you can stay in luxury. And that's what the Family Vacation Network is all about. Great experience with low prices. There's that jacuzzi tub again. Those are in our one-bedroom deluxes and above. So like I said, folks, a very different vacation experience. And here's the deal. You compare side-by-side to a hotel. In our value season, you can get that room for as little as $79 a night. So you think about that. It's hard to get a Hotel 6 anymore. It used to be $6 a night for a Hotel 6. Super 8 was a step up, and it was $8. And it's hard to get that for $79 a night. And folks, that's what you get with the Family Vacation Network. So when you look at that, when you've got a better product at a better price, if you look at that, and I realize most of you folks that are on this call tonight are looking at us from a business perspective. You're looking at, hey, how can I improve my cash flow? How can I, build a significant, maybe a part-time income to improve my cash flow? Or maybe, you're looking for a career change and you want to have some more fun in your life and make more money. Or maybe you're looking at absolutely going nuts with our program. We've got a place for everybody. But I realize if you're on this webinar, you're looking at us as a way of generating extra cash flow. And so from a business perspective, when you've got a better product at a better price, what do you call that? Well, it's simple. You call it a home run, right? You call it a slam dunk. You call it a no-brainer. Why? because there's no selling required. And folks, again, if you're on here for business, you gotta get this point. This is so critical in our business model because that's the winning formula. In our industry, the network marketing industry, the winning formula is you got to have a product that sells itself. And that equates to you got to have a product at a better price. A better product at a better price. Why? Because most people are not salespeople. And so what do I mean by that is if you've got an inferior product at a higher price, you need great salespeople, right? They got to go out and they got to, trial close, and I don't even know what all the sales lingo is. I'm not a very good salesperson, so but you got to have good closers, right? You got to have people that can give the features, the advantages, the benefits, all of that, the fab, and then go in for the close. But most people aren't salespeople. 90% of our population considers themselves non-sales type. And if we're going to appeal to the masses, which we do because we're all about vacations, you got to have a product that virtually sells itself. You got to have a product at a better price because at that point, it no longer becomes about selling. It becomes about sharing. Better product, better price. People share that. Just like they would a movie, just like they would, go into a good restaurant. And people love to share. And with the advent of the rise of the social networking, the Facebook, the Twitter, the YouTubes, right? Everybody loves to share. And what do they love to share? They love to share their vacation experiences, where they went, what they're doing, and of course what they're eating. I still I still haven't figured out what is the obsession with taking a photograph of your plate of food that you're about to eat, but people tend to share that a lot on the social networks too, right along with their vacations. And so folks, what we've done is we've made sharing the FVN experience simple and easy. We've given you some tools to do that with. We've got some offline tools, and we've got some online tools. We've got this offline tool. It's called First Night Free on Me, okay? And basically it's a postcard that you send to somebody and say, hey, try our product. First night's on me. The first night's free on me. So obviously it's a $79 value, right? They got to stay 2 nights. Guess what? They book that second night, you get paid. Here's the coolest part of our business model. You don't have to become a professional travel agent, right? All you got to do is get the phones to ring. And then we've got 700 plus people sitting in the call center right now waiting for one of your people to call them. They take over from there. They tell them all about where would you like to go, tell them all about that location, that area, what's available to them. If they're coming down to Florida, what tickets, they want to go to SeaWorld, you want to go to Disney, you want to go to Universal, you want to go to Legoland. They set them up, and guess what? You get paid. That's the beauty of our business model. So our other offline tool is what we call our bulletin board. This is a great one because you're actually able to put these on, supermarket wall posters, whatever. They tear this off. You put your brand partner. We don't have distributors. We don't have reps. We got brand partners. You put your brand partner ID on there, and again, they pick up the phone, they call, they give them your ID number. That's the only way they're going to get to book it. It's got to trace back to you. And you book that vacation, you get paid. You don't even know these people, and you're getting paid. Then we've got fantastic online tools, guaranteed best price right here on our reservation site. This is the Family Vacation Network. You can hand out our booking engine. People can go to it. They can book their vacations. It's a fantastic experience for them. And again, they book, you get paid. And again, lowest price is guaranteed online. Folks, we are the company that pioneered really not only the vacation experience, but the themed vacation experience. So this is one of our properties. We just redid this. This is a dude ranch. It's called the River Ranch here in Florida. Have you ever dreamed that inner cowboy coming out? Your kids want to go play cowboy, ride horses, be part of a dude ranch? That's what we've got. It's called our River Ranch. Your daughter ever want to be a princess? Guess what? We were built, our name is Westgate. Why? Because we were built on the Westgate of Disney World here in Orlando, Florida. So we've got Disney covered. If they want to come to Disney, we've got it. What about Colonial America? Your kids studying history? We've got a great property up in Williamsburg. And guess what? The theme vacation, the Dude Ranch, guess what? They're dressing up like cowboys, right? Cowboys, cowgirls. Here they're dressing up like Colonial America. How about Rangers? Gatlinburg. This is our Gatlinburg property in the Smoky Mountain. All the employees dress up like Rangers. Again, themed vacations. We also have the largest indoor water park in the state of Tennessee at our Gatlinburg property. So beautiful, beautiful properties. What about skiing? Well, guess what, folks? We got that too. This is the site of the 2002 Winter Olympics. We've got, and this property is special because it was ranked, this is our Park City Resort and Spa. It was ranked #1 in the world. The #1 resort in the world is this resort. It sits at the base of the canyons, right where they had the 2002 Winter Olympics in Park City. This is a fantastic resort. So, folks, we've got the largest resort in the world. We've got the #1 resort in the world. If your folks, if they want to come and they want to experience things, we can get tickets for concerts and things. They can stay and play. We've got a big thing coming up for the Daytona 500 coming up. You can go to shows, sporting events. We are also, whoops, I clicked a couple too quickly there. Hold on, let me go back. We are the largest purchaser of theme park tickets in the world. So if you want to do the parks, we've got that covered. We've got relationships with some of the largest wholesalers and folks, this one gets important. I'm going to tell you, be in Orlando, Florida this Saturday because we're going to unveil these relationships and you are going to be blown away. If you say, you know, John, we want to go to Hawaii. You know, John, we want to go to Mexico, Cozumel. We want to go to Cancun. We want to go to Punta Cana and the Dominican Republic. We want to go to Phuket, Thailand. We want to go to Japan. We want to go to New Zealand. We want to do a sail trip out of New Zealand. Folks, get to Orlando, Florida this Saturday because these relationships are going to unveil themselves. You are going to be absolutely blown away. This company is going to become the premier vacation company in the world with the backing of Westgate. Like I said, we are evolving. We are that caterpillar that is becoming the butterfly, and we are about to spread our wings. It is going to be some exciting things, folks. So here's the deal. Whether you like to surf or ski or fly fish or be pampered in the spa, folks, we got you covered. If you like the beaches, we got that. We got Miami Beach. We got Daytona Beach. We got Myrtle Beach. If you like the parks, we got that covered. We've got a resort right by SeaWorld. We've got a resort right by Disney World. We've got a resort right by Universal, right? If you like to ski, we've got that covered. If you like the bright lights of Vegas, we've got a Vegas property. We've got that covered. If you like to golf, we've got that covered. If you like Branson, you like country music, we got a couple resorts in Branson. We got that covered. And folks, on Saturday, we're going to cover the world. You like cruises? Got that. You like to travel around the world? Got that. At ridiculously low prices. Like I said, the Premier Vacation Club is about to unveil itself this upcoming Saturday. So folks, FVN is all about having fun and making money. So how would you like to get paid to go on vacation? Because the FVN opportunity is highly profitable. We've got a great business model, and it's really turnkey, right? This is something you can do part-time, doesn't take a ton of money to get started, flexible hours, 6 figures. We've got 7-figure earners with us that have earned 7 figures in other companies. I've never seen the talent pool coming together like we have right now with the Family Vacation Network. It is incredible, and we've even got the ability for you to turn those vacations into free vacations. We got 7 ways that you can get paid, folks. And let me just say this. I'm not going to go through all 7. I want to say this about our comp plan, though. We've really threaded the needle. Because in our industry, this network marketing industry that I'm extremely proud of, because it gives people 2 things, money and time. It gives people their lives back. Right? So often, you know, you got 1 or 2 scenarios. You've either got more month left at the end of your money, or you make pretty good money, but you're working 60, 70, 80 hours a week, and somebody else is raising your kids, and you don't get to go see them play soccer and basketball and football because you're always working and having to keep up. And you got to keep if you're a parent, you feel that responsibility. You got to keep a roof over your kid's head, right? And so often you've got 1 or 2 scenarios. Network marketing can transcend all of that. All of that. And folks, what I'm most proud about with the Family Vacation Network is we've threaded the needle. Because typically in network marketing, you've got 1 or 2 things. You got a comp plan that pays you great money on the front end, and you can never get off the treadmill because there's no residual income built into it. Or you've got the other side. You starve to death for 3 years, 4 years, hoping to get to a residual income, hoping you get over the hump, right? Folks, we've threaded the needle. We've got great money on the front end, and let me tell you something. That great money is getting better this weekend. You're going to be blown away at what's about to happen with our differential comp plan. And folks, we got great money on the back end, a unilevel bonus tied in with matching bonuses, bonus pools so everybody works together. Even people that aren't in your business, you want to work with them because it's all part of our bonus pools. And we've got this really cool program called 3 Years is Free. Okay? And what that means is that if you get 3 people, you tell 3 friends, your vacation can be free. And so if you think about what we're doing here, I'm going back to the $79 a night because, again, folks, we sell vacations. Many of you on this line have been involved in other network marketing companies, and the vast majority of those out there sell what? They sell vitamins, they sell skincare, they sell juices, right? Well, folks, guess we don't do that. We don't sell pills, potions, and lotions. We're not that there's anything wrong with that. I want you to hear that straight up. I love some of those companies, but that's just not us. We sell vacations. So our auto ship, instead of getting a bottle of vitamins every month or getting a case of juice every month, you get something you can actually use. You get a night of vacation that you start accruing. You're prepaying for a vacation. And guess what? You're going to be able to take those nights. If you want to take those nights and travel to Westgate, great. If you want to trade those for what we call beach bucks, which is our internal currency. I'm giving away a little bit here, but now you want to buy cruises, now you want to go shopping, now you want to do what we're calling our FVN destinations. You're going to be blown away with some of the places you're going to be able to go. You want to tap into our global rewards program, folks? I'm giving a lot away here. I'll tell you what, Beach Bucks is your ticket to doing that. And the only way to get Beach Bucks is by being on our auto ship, by trading your value night into our Beach Bucks. And it gets really cool, folks, because you can get that value season night for free. So imagine all of that for free. What do you got to do? You got to tell 3 friends. You got to be on auto ship. Tell 3 friends that are on auto ship. Next month, yours is free. Your credit card does not get billed. Folks, does it get any cooler than that? Does it really get any better than that? We can't do better than free, right? And so that's what we've got with our program. And because of all of this, folks, I'm telling you, we're calling it a kickoff for a reason because we are kicking off the Family Vacation Network. Here's what I want you to know. You are in the right place at the right time. By some stroke of luck or fate, you're on this call, you've heard about FVN, and you're here. And I want to tell you how important that is. I've got a couple of examples up there on this screen. Number one's Microsoft. If you could take all of the knowledge that you have right now in your head, and we could roll the clock back to 1986. Some of you weren't even born, so it's a definite back to the future for you. But if we could roll the clock back to 1986, and you saw this funny-looking guy, and he had this funny name of a company called Microsoft, and he said he was going to change the world with software, knowing what you know today, how much stock would you buy? Well, folks, let me answer for you. As much as you could. Why? Because Microsoft went from small to big and people's lives were changed forever. So you'd buy as much as you could. You'd sell the house, you'd sell the cars, you'd get a second job, you'd get rid of the family pet, you'd do whatever you possibly could to acquire as much Microsoft stock as you possibly could. Why? Because they went from small to big. Roll the clock forward to the year 2000. Another company with a really funny name, Google. Strange logo too, right? They've revolutionized search engines, right? The Microsoft search engine wasn't so good. You can't even remember what it was called. I can't. I just know they had one, and it wasn't all that good. Google came along, and everybody stopped, right? They went right to Google. Well, knowing what you know today about Google, in 2013, how much Google stock would you buy? As much as you could, right? You'd sell all your Microsoft stock, you'd pump it all into Google, you'd get a second job, you'd try to go to work at Google, hoping that you could get some profit sharing or they'd give you some stock options. Why? Because they did change the world. And so, folks, what does that have to do with us? Well, nothing and everything. But here's the thing. Both of those companies were category creators. They created their own category, and they exploded doing it. They went from small to big. Family Vacation Network is a category creator, and we are going to go from small to big. And folks, if you have tuned me out, not heard a thing that I've said on this webinar all night, listen to this one. Just real quick, listen up, because here it is. In the transition from small to big is where wealth is created. In that transition from small to big, folks, today the Family Vacation Network is still relatively small. Yeah, Westgate's a $4 billion company. They're big. $4 billion in assets, almost $1 billion a year in sales. Yeah. but our division is still relatively small. And we're about to go global. We're going to be huge. And in that transition is where wealth is created. That's where you find yourself tonight, at the right place at the right time. And folks, you find yourself there with All Systems Go. Our systems are in place, right? Number one franchise in the world, McDonald's. You know how to make hamburgers, cheeseburgers, french fries, milkshakes. Why would you spend $2 million to buy a McDonald's if you already have the knowledge that you already know how to make their product, right? Well, it's not the knowledge of how to make their product that you're seeking. It is their business plan, right? You want their playbook, because I've never seen one fail. They're not the largest franchise in the world anymore. Subway has that distinction, but they're still the most profitable. Why? Because they cookie-cuttered what they did. They've got a system, and that's what you're purchasing. And folks, that's what you get when you start with us, that duplicatable system. And folks, it's not what works in our business, it's what duplicates. Without duplication, network marketing is just another job. You've already got one of those. It's about duplication, and simple is what duplicates. Complicated does not duplicate. Folks, ours is as simple as it gets. Use, share, teach. We use the product. Here's the bummer for you. You got to go on vacation, right? Because our business isn't about selling. It's about sharing. It's a transfer of emotion. It's about sharing that experience with other people. So the first thing you got to do is you got to use our product. Go on vacation. Then you share that with people. You share that emotion, that experience with them, and you share the opportunity using fvnmovie.com. Simple. www. Send them fvnmovie.com. And then we teach others how to do what? How to use the product, share the business well enough that they can teach others how to do the business. And that's duplication. We invite them, the invitation to look, the presentation, www.fvnmovie.com, communication, tools and team. These are the tools, and you've got a team behind you cheering for your success, willing to roll up their sleeves and get on a phone call with you and talk to that person and tell them, hey, this is good. This is really cool. And relate to that person. Tell them what they can do. And then we ask for participation. Folks, it is as simple as that. Getting started with us, you got three options. You got to come in with one of our three packages. We've got our $249 package. It's a $399 value. You get $100 worth of dining dough. This is actually dining dough. You can use it. It's a card. You go pick a restaurant. We believe very heavily in supporting local businesses. So you go on this website. You'll have restaurants that you can choose from. They'll say spend $37 and you can use $25 on this card. So your meal costs you $12. Pretty simple to do. This one will get you 3 nights of vacation, a 4-day, 3-night value on vacation. So this is our good option. Our better option is what we call the adventure package. So this is going to get you 2 vacations, $100 or $200 in dining dough. So it gets a little better. And our final option is the best one. It's our Global Traveler Pack. Folks, if you're serious, you need a Global Traveler Pack. Why? Because it's about sharing that experience. So it's going to get you 11 total nights of vacation, bunch of dining dough, first night free on me cards. It's going to load you up everything you need. But here's the cool part. If you get started between now and September 24th, that's the cutoff date. We're going to move you to the Jade position in our compensation plan just by buying this pack. We're going to grandfather you in at Jade till the end of the year. Very, very cool. Go to fvnmovie.com, scroll down that page, and you'll see all about our compensation plan. And when you do, you're going to be blown away that this offer's on the table. It's literally like giving you a $3,000 gift, a $3,000 leg up in our business. Folks, get back to the person that put you on this call tonight. You're probably going to have some questions. Get those questions answered. Talk to a couple of our other reps, okay? Say, hey, I want to talk to some of those other people John was talking about. He said tools and team. I got your tools. You got good tools. I want to meet some other team members. You're going to be blown away by some of their stories. We're going to go from small to big, folks. You're in the right place at the right time with a company that's going small to big. It doesn't get any better than that. Get back to the person who had you on this call and get started. Do not procrastinate. Procrastination will steal your dreams. And with that, let me thank everybody for joining me on this webinar. Get to Orlando this Saturday. It's going to be a huge, huge event. No training this Saturday. That training is going to be happening live in Orlando, and we'll see everybody next Tuesday. Mark your calendar. We've got a very special webinar next Tuesday, not a call, webinar next Tuesday. So we'll see everybody on that webinar. Thanks for joining me. John Dehart, your director, executive director, sales, marketing, field development. It's been an honor, privilege to be with you tonight. Thanks for joining me. John Dehart, over and out.